All right. Well, I have no idea how this is going to sound. Kind of working out some of the kinks. But we'll give it a go. All right. It's been a little while. I've not had good internet connection out here in this new spot. We'll see how it goes. All right. Dealing with some pink eye. I don't know exactly where my daughter got it, but now I've got it. So that's always fun. And you know, if you're kind of tuning in to watch, I apologize if audio's kind of shit. Oh, been a little while since I posted, so got kind of far in this muscle and fitness contest to try to win some money. A shot in the magazine, which would have been pretty sick, but turned out to be one of those kind of you gotta pay to win type deals, which I guess I probably should have known. I was a bit naive, but it's all right. Oh man. One thing is it's hot as all hell in here, man. But oh well. So I kind of got a little bit away from benching heavy and all that for just a little bit. So I was kind of trying to change my shape a little, you know, kind of in hopes that I would win that contest, which, like I said, a bit naive, but whatever. So I'm kind of, then we had some little bit of sickness in the family with the kids, and now I'm kind of dealing with this myself. So today will be a little bit light. Kind of a traditional volume, close grip bench. I'll probably throw some tricep pull downs in there for fun. Last warm up here. We'll go for 3. Feels pretty good. So I really hadn't been doing a whole lot of heavy stuff at all for the last probably 6 weeks, something like that maybe. But oh, Dan. So I got to be honest with you. There's a few people watching. I got to be honest. I've never had anybody watch this live. So yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Korea. Hell yeah. All right. Hit chest today. Hell yeah. What'd you do? What do you? So I'm a starting strength coach. So a lot of what I do is fairly basic, or maybe straightforward is a better way to think about it, I suppose, but compound movements and such. So I don't get into a whole lot of the more, Tanner, thank you. I don't get into a whole lot of the isolation work, although starting to do that a little bit more as I've probably begun to reach, the closer you get to your reaching your potential, kind of the more you probably are, the better off you are probably spending time isolating, trying to add stress that way. Yeah, nice, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, dumbbell work is good. Yeah, what do you bench, man? I'm going to be shooting for 4, maybe 5 sets of 5 today. Close grip, 225. Just a little lighter than I was going a couple months ago, but I'm going to ease back into it. Might make 10-pound jumps over a couple sessions to kind of get a little closer to where I was, a little quicker. But I'll kind of play that by ear and see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm a little, of the people watching right now, I don't know how many of you follow me or know about what I do. Certainly this is kind of a fun little thing for me to do so that training's not quite so boring. And I'm going to be training anyway. But, I'll throw it down now if you're looking for any kind of strength coaching. I mean, that's my focus anyway, but can help out with a whole host of things. But I run an online coaching business, Bruce Trout Barbell Club. Check it out if you're not familiar. But if you're just here to check out the content, I'm not sure how fun it is to watch me do this, but appreciate you being here nonetheless. Yeah, it's a little heavy for me right now. Damn. So I was doing, let's see, when was I? I was in, I don't know if this camera view is kind of shitty actually. Sorry about that. We'll do 225 for 5 right now. Maybe 3 or 4 sets today actually, maybe not 5. But in April I was doing 250, 4 sets of 5, close grip. Had a little bit of elbow flare on those from time to time, but but it was good, so things were moving in the right direction, for sure. 225 feels heavy today though. Damn. But a lot of that's probably just out of conditioning, so to speak. You lift enough, you kind of, the strength doesn't fall off too much really, but you get out of rhythm, you get out of practice. But yeah, this will be kind of a training log slash hopefully over time here as we get going. You can watch the unfolding of the shed, of the lifting shed. But yeah, we keep it pretty simple here. And I can't really squat or anything given my knee and leg and whatnot, so I get to focus on a bunch of upper body stuff, which is always fun. Some say the most fun. I would tend to agree with that. Oh, fuck. But yeah, so I'm yeah, I need to bulk, dude. I need to bulk. Too damn skinny. Too damn skinny. And right now I'm unintentionally lower weight than I want to be. So that's always a little bit frustrating. But small guy that I am, it's easy for me to get out of whack. It's definitely something that you kind of take for granted, but so many people are always working at losing weight, but here I am, kind of the other direction. Having a hard time putting on weight. The plan is to, so I got some internet, ran out to my shed here. That's why I hadn't put anything up for damn near 6 months here. And so it's good to kind of get back, but a lot of the reason for doing this is to kind of reach out to the community and answer questions or anything, or just shoot the shit, frankly. this tomorrow, man, for sure. Well, shit. Did it freeze? Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, so, yeah, 36 washing. I don't know if that's a error or what the hell. I never had anybody watching these live when I was doing it last year. So, if you're into slow pace lifting with me basically just talking to myself, the plan is to be doing these every other day, basically. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is the day. And I've been training my dad, which has been cool. So I've got, I can't really see it, I don't think, but got him a safety bar so that you can squat. So he's 57, 58, and he had a motorcycle accident. When he was 17, his left arm was paralyzed from the shoulder down. Most of it is the shoulder. He doesn't really have the ability to raise the arm too much, a little bit. He's got a little bit, but I think that's actually maybe more of his bicep that's kind of contributing to that. Very little ability to move his hand. He can grip a little bit, can't really open his hand. He can use the tricep a little, but it's very limited. Then he had another accident, motorcycle accident, about 10 years ago. So he finally hung up riding, which is probably a good thing. But he's got all these issues. He got myocarditis. A couple years ago after you know what. So I mean, there's just it's been dealing with a lot of stuff, and I've been talking to him for quite a while about training, and he kind of knew it was good for him to do, but up until I got this building put on my property and everything, it wasn't quite as feasible. So, but he's been coming over now for I think this is week 4, and I'm going to put some videos of it up. But it's a shoulder that's an arm that's paralyzed. The pec is not. So we've been able to get him bench pressing, very lightweight. But that's been a pretty exciting thing to see and to kind of open him up so that he can get a little bit of movement. But he's without the shoulder. He's really not ever going to be able to handle a straight bar very well, so we got him a safety bar, and so now he's squatting, and what's awesome about strength training, and in particular, and I am biased, but in particular what we do as starting strength coaches, is that the effects of the training are pretty immediate, and I mean that's relative to the training level. With him being so untrained, he sees not so much aesthetic change, but he sees a pretty significant change in his ability day to day to walk stairs, walk in general. So it's been pretty cool to see him already seeing the changes, and he's like, man, thanks for doing this. It's kind of crazy how fast it's already helping, and you know, for me, it's like, yeah, you know, until you do it, it's really hard to understand. It just really is. It's really hard to understand. But so yeah, if you're interested, you've got questions, reach out, email, my website. But like I said, the goal for these videos is to kind of talk out loud to myself, answer any kind of chats that might come up, and give some general kind of ideas on what I believe as far as training, and just whatever other wacky bullshit I think of. You know, I don't know. We'll see. I need to be. I need to probably censor myself at least on some minor level, but we'll see how long it goes before I get in trouble. But I'm hoping I'm going to check with him tomorrow and see. I'm going to try to live stream these. See if I can live stream these sessions when he's lifting and I'm coaching. I think that'd be a cool thing for people to see his transformation. Certainly, I know after my accident, losing my leg, training was one of the first things I got back to doing. I mean, literally as soon as I could. And it's obvious for me. It's really obvious when you have those issues. Lose a leg, have a paralyzed arm, whatever the case. It's a little easier to kind of see and sense the increase in strength and the just general quality of life increase as you get stronger and things become a little bit easier and manageable and what have you. But the cool thing is it's like that for everybody, so it's like you don't have to have a missing leg, you don't have to have a paralyzed limb or whatever the case, you know. Training is good. Training is always good. Being stronger than you were yesterday is always good. We'll do one more. I'll do one more set of 5 there. And you can kind of see the damn, well, I guess I don't know how well you can see it actually, but kind of uneven, unlevel bar. Some days I really can feel that I'm getting some good leg drive out of this bad leg, but it's really hard to gauge, and it seems very kind of hit and miss. You know, I'll go through weeks and months of like really feeling dialed in, and then weeks or a couple months of being like, damn man, I can't quite get the foot placement, can't quite get the fucking, you know, whatever. So it's frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, if you like the content, like, subscribe, share with your friends. This is about what it'll be. So, like I said, I'm a little surprised that so many people are watching, to be frank, but hell yeah, I'll take it. Oh my gosh. And this heat, you know, trying to get some, I'm gonna get some AC in here, I think, maybe within the week, because this is pretty brutal. It's extremely brutal. Oh my gosh. And I don't know how the sound quality is. It's a little echoey, doesn't really block out the sound outside of here very well. So hopefully it's not terrible. When I'm going to watch it back later, I might find out that it is. We'll deal with that when we come to it. I don't know Doesn't really tell me who's watching at the moment, but the guy from Korea. Actually, anybody that's watching right now and interested, how exactly did you find this stream? That's a little bit curious to me. I mean, obviously, if you follow me, if you're one of the people following me, then maybe that's pretty obvious. But be interested to see exactly is different now on this stream from the ones that I did last year. Yeah, so we'll do 4 sets of 5. I think today, 225 close grip bench. We'll see what we do. I don't know what we'll do on Friday when I come back to bench. But generally it's going to be Monday is bench, and a little bit of tricep work. Wednesday, some shoulder press, and probably some bicep work. And probably some deadlifting. So I can deadlift okay, but I try to kind of limit it to some degree just because, you know, where's my leg out a little bit, and my bad leg kind of wears it out a little, but really wears out my good leg as well. My good leg takes so much of the brunt of the work to make up for the left leg that you know, it's a fine line between, you know, I don't want to overuse the right leg and really have it sore and feeling like shit because it's already tired enough. But Wednesday we press, shoulder press, some bicep work, maybe some deadlifting. And then Friday the goal will be, Friday or Saturday, depending on how the week goes, some heavy bench press, standard grip. And what's anybody who's followed along a little bit, last year I was dealing with some shoulder issue on my left shoulder, so I was able to train doing close grip. And so I got I was on total, you know, there was no standard grip bench press going on for, probably 6-7 months, because I just couldn't, it just didn't feel good, hurt, and it was really getting in the way of training, so, but the close grip was good, and I was able to really push that pretty heavy. And then when I got back to standard grip, man, it still doesn't really feel right. It's super awkward. So I think I need to hone that in, because I'm leaving some stuff on the, you know, you're not getting nearly the kind of, not getting as good of a pec work from the close grip. I mean, it's still there, of course, but I think any kind of chest development is being held back. I mean, my chest is, you know, I'm a small guy, 5'2", 3 maybe. So my frame is already small. So I mean, I'm already genetic-wise, you know, I'm already fighting an uphill battle. You know, how much size I'm going to put on anyway and all that. So the size of my chest, I don't know how much I can get out of it. How quickly I can get more out of it anyway, but certainly I think I'm leaving some stuff on the table when I'm doing so much close grip. So gotta hone that back in and get used to my standard grip. All right, last set of 5 here. Get the shoulder. Left shoulder never feels right when I unrack. Never feels right. Always feels like I gotta adjust it after rep 1. It's annoying. Yeah, all right. Still doesn't really, still feels awkward. Still feels a bit awkward on that left shoulder. And I saw this quite a bit. I see this quite a bit with the clients I've worked with too, where one of the shoulders, and it does seem to be the left shoulder a lot of times, for whatever reason. But it's like you can't quite get them in position. And so that first rep is either really ugly or super slow, whatever the case. All right. We'll do some tricep extensions. All right. Tricep pull downs. Kind of burn out the triceps just a little. Let's go 35 pounds. And we'll see here. You know, with these more isolated movements, you want to be kind of getting up. We're going to get up a little higher rep range. So I'm going to shoot for 12 to 15. We'll kind of see where we are. If I need to add a little bit of weight or take a little weight off, then we'll do that. But the goal will be to do slow on the eccentric, really milking that stretch. And then get a nice contraction. A little slower. All right, so there's 12. Damn, it's hot in here, dude. Oh, damn, it's hot in here. So we're in the great state of Ohio, and I think we're up into the 80s today, something like that. So, fuck, man. Don't have a whole lot of air circulating through here. Usually I would have the door open, but I think it's too loud. So we're not going to do that. And we'll wait through these. Not much time. Minute, 90 seconds maybe. something like that. You know, I really want to make sure, you know, with the heavy stuff, you want to be making sure you get a lot of rest. And by that I mean you need to be recovered so that you can carry on, right? And not miss the next set. But because of the fact that you're not recovered. I mean, that's silly. You know, and that's, you know, when we're lifting heavy, you know, the goal is not to win some sort of race, or to do things as fast as you can. Things to get quality, heavy work in, and so you don't want to be resting for such a short amount of time that you get back at it too quick and then miss the next set, and then you gotta, oh, do I make a programming change? Do I do this? Do I do that? It's like, bro, you just rest another minute, man. Rest another 90 seconds. You know, when you're pushing yourself, you need that 3.5, 4.5, 5 minutes, you know, depending on where you're at in your training. Damn thing froze. Seems like I do it. You know, stopping at the top kind of take away some of that stretch reflex. Ooh. Oh, you mother. All right, so 10 there. Maybe 9.97. But whatever. But so that's good on these more isolated movements. I want to be pushing into basically the limits of, you know, I don't really want to be able to get too many more reps than that. So that's good. I mean, when you give yourself a range on these, you know, whether it's a dumbbell curl, or hell, curls, tricep extension, anything that's kind of isolating, and then adding stress on top of your bigger compound movements in order to get enough stress for producing you know, muscle growth. You want to be working up until you're like fighting. So whatever that range is, somewhere around 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 8 to 12, 12 to 15, 15 to 20, so, you know, it depends on what you're going to be doing. But when you know, if you set it up to be 12 to 15, but you can get 18 or 19, well, then you need to do some adjusting in reps, or you need to add a little bit of weight, something, so that you're near your failure. And failure, you know, it's kind of like, whatever. Because you can rest for a few seconds and get another rep. Rest for a few more seconds, get another. So, I mean, are you actually at failure? Maybe not technically, but you want to be pushing yourself, you know. Now you don't want to get too caught up in exact, but like if you're shooting for, as far as like exactly when that last rep would be your actual literal last rep, whatever. I mean, you know, good luck answering that, but but if you're shooting for 10, 12 reps, and the 11th or 12th rep is like you're barely getting that finished, or maybe you're not even quite able to lock all the way out. I don't know, then that's pretty. I mean, you're probably pretty close there. You're probably pretty much where you need to be there, and then You track that as you can get, you know, as that 12th rep becomes easier and you get 13 or even 14, okay, then you bump the weight. Bump the weight up, bump the weight up. Thanks, fool. Thanks, bro. Yeah, pink eye. Both my eyes are shot, man. It's brutal. But we're still getting after it. We're still getting after it. Trying to get back on the horse here. All right, last set. 10 to 12. Let's see what we can do. Feeling pretty toasted, to be honest, but we'll see what we can get. Oh, hell yeah, FedEx. Probably got a package dropped off. All right, we're getting close. Oh, come on, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Slow, slow, slow. Come on, bro. Oh, God. All right, so got a little sloppy there at the end, which is, you know, what are you gonna do when you're worn out, and tired? I guess that happens. But whatever. Okay. So 4 by